Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to Mitch Bay. I really appreciate you being here today. So we get these boxes, I want to share my opening of my boxes with you. I know you see on some channels it's a surprise box or they're not sure what it is. Those are fun too. I did buy a box from the USPS, the Lost and Found area, right? And it came in the mail, and I spent like about $100 in the box, and maybe. Right now, we're still trying to get some return or ROI for the box because we're a little bit low right now on the money we invested in the box initially. So, but this box here, I know what it is. It's not a surprise, actually, right? But it took a long time to get it because this is part of my strategy that I want to share with you guys. Is that my store is probably 30% Goodwill and thrift stores, and about 40% I go other sources for my things that I sell. So I just want you to see that there's many ways to run your store, many ways to get your investments, shall we say, right? So this is one way I do. I have my different sources that I use, of course, for my store. I think it's the best way to do it. You want to have many sources for your store. That's just the best way to do it. The reason why, like I went today to Goodwill, I was over in the Temecula area, which is it's north of San Diego where I live, and so I went there to a Goodwill, and boy, those guys, they're really aware of the what they have in their stores. I mean, you ever think about that? You ever think about the strategy of Goodwill? Think about that. They're getting things for free, right? And then they're putting a price on it, and then we're going in there to buy it. Now, the theme of Goodwill is it's a good theme. It's a good cause, of course, right? Give to those who need it, jobs and stuff like that, right? But for us who are resellers, boy, something else, right? Because they're getting things in the back of the store for free, putting a price on it, then we're coming in to buy it, And some of that stuff that gets very nice. I remember like 10, 15 years ago, there weren't any glass shelves. There weren't any there weren't any things behind glass. It was all out there on the shelves, and so it was much easier to make that resale. Now you really have to think about your strategy, of course, right? You got to really think about your store, the niche, the cost, how much you're going to invest, and so on and so forth. That's why I always say to you, I've got to make at least twice as much on my investment, or I just won't do it. Okay? So come back to here. We're going to look at this investment that I made here. I want to show you guys. I'm opening it up fresh for you guys here. So this is called a Bobo bird, and what it is, it's pretty unique. I think it's a watch, right? But you see the watch though, look at the band. See, this band is meant to attract the eye, to have people come and look at it. First it comes with a really cute pillow. See the pillow there? This is a cork band, right? A lot of people like recycling and all that kind of stuff, right? It's a cork band with a cork with a wooden face. Okay, so these are kind of the things that I do to make my store unique. So when they buy the this watch here from me, it has little instructions here. It's really cool, right? It's really detailed. You see everything here, and this watch is unique. And remember, when you have your store, you want to buy stuff that's unique sometimes, right? So in this day and age, we all have iPhones, we have Apple Watches, we have Samsungs, we have all this cool electronic stuff, right? But what we don't have, I see less and less, is our watches that actually have a second hand, right? A tick-tock, a nice watch like this, right? We don't have these much anymore. So this is kind of how I'm making my store, my niche store, a little different, because my niche store is about electronics and watches and things of that nature. Some of my watches are very bling blingy, some are very just nice like this. Some like this are what you would call nature friendly. Comes with a nice pillow. It's got a cork band, very cool if you ask me, and a wooden face, very unique. It's a very unique item here. So this is why I bought this. Now you'll see in my video, I always tell you guys to try to, if you're going to have your store, you want to have for sure. Like I have two stores. One's a niche, right? Like this stuff here. But one store is just an open general store where you just want to buy things, and make your store have everything in it, right? Kind of appeal to everybody. But the other store you want to have is like I have a niche store where you have very specific merchandise. People know, oh, if I go to that guy's store, I'll see certain things, And this is the Bobo bird. That's the branding for this watch here. So you want to have that distinctive. If you go for niche, not that people won't have what you have, because believe me, you're going to have nothing new on your site. I don't. There's other sites that sell Bobo bird too, right? I'm not the only one doing it, but I'm saying though is that my niche is very niche. You know, so if you're going to have a niche store, get into it and get niche. You know, where people say, "Wow, I want this." You know, I know that one person on eBay sells really cool stuff, and I go that way, right? But also though too, so I don't miss anything, I also have a general store too. It has anything on there. I got stuff on there from socks to women's shoes. You know, I've got dresses, rings, whatever. That's my general store, right? But this is my niche store. So I hope you enjoy me opening the box in front of you guys. If you want more videos like this, I'll do it for you. I get about a shipment probably every week or so, you know. And you'll see the quantity. I've only got 8 of these boxes in here. I'm a niche store, and I'm very small, right? I'm a very small eBay store, less than 100 items combined on my niche in my general store. Probably part of that reason because I have a full-time career. You know, I do 10, 11 days an hour, 10 hour days every day, right? So I'm really busy as it is. I like this. This is a fun thing for me to do. I really enjoy it. So I can kind of, you know, take my time by buying particular things, you know, like these Bobo birds, you know, and stuff like this, you know. So there we go. And last thing too, I want to tell Jeff. Jeff did ask me from Wisconsin. Jeff was asking me if I can give you guys my site, my eBay site. And no, I'm not going to do that. And the reason why I'm not going to do that is because I feel it's not fair, it's not ethical for me to do that, because I'm here on this eBay channel for you, to help you out to make your store better, more awesome, more out there, right? More unique, you know, right? I'm not out there to bring traffic to my eBay store from you guys watching my channel. That to me is a conflict of interest, and it's not real. The eBay store is to help people out. Show them how to make a store, what to look out for, how to source, things like that, right? But if I make an eBay store, and then I have this YouTube channel, and I say, hey, go see my eBay store, that to me is a conflict of interest and doesn't sit well with me. Now, I will tell you though, there are some awesome people who've been on here for years on their eBay stores, and they also have YouTube channels too. They have YouTube channel and their eBay store, and that's fine. You can go to their eBay store from their YouTube channel, that's fine, because they do it full time. They've been on here for many, many years. I haven't, you know, I'm a new person. So I don't want to sit there and do this channel and then try to sell my products to you guys who are watching. I just can't do that. So no, Jeff, I'm not going to show you my site. Sorry, I'm not going to do that. I'm here for the eBay channel to talk about everything eBay, to help you sell, give advice, take advice, right? Because we always should know that, you know, when people who give advice like myself can also take advice as well too, right? That's what it's all about, community, right? So there we go. Please subscribe to my channel, you guys. I would really appreciate that. Comment for sure. Like as always, please, okay? And if you have anything else to say, just let me know. I would love to hear your comments on my channel. And thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing. Okay, bye-bye.